Virtual Reality by Cage Schwartz. Virtual reality is a computer-generated simulation of a three-dimensional image or environment that can be interacted within a seemingly real or physical way by a person using special electronic equipment, such as a helmet with a screen inside or gloves fitted with sensors. So, virtual reality came out with this first headset in 1968 by an American computer scientist named Yvon Sutherland and his student Bob Sproul, which then transitioned into the 1980s, where Jaron Lanier, founder of the VPL Virtual Programming Languages Research, began to develop the gear, including goggles, gloves, which needed the experience called virtual reality. Virtual reality was actually made so that people can go into a different type of universe, sort of, so that they can experience different things that could help their jobs, the community, or just even have fun. For the evolution of virtual reality, there are so many different versions that have come out. Like, as you can see, first there's kind of like a cardboard box and just simple pictures in the very bottom right of this slide. And then it can go from just normal headsets to being able to interact with your hands to even being in this little pod, which is the bottom left, where you can literally be inside fully. And different games have come out. First, it was more around where you can just picture things, maybe go on a roller coaster, just go around. But now there's maybe shooting games that help military with close combat action. Virtual reality is expected to make over $120 billion by the end of 2020 for each VR and AR platforms. Nowadays, the U.S. military is actually using virtual reality to help with close quarter combat and PTSD to help soldiers who have already back from war recover from that. Also, with all this new VR technology, it is also helping other businesses, academics, and governments grow by making money, helping, and just making the whole situation easier for everyone. Now, for the social impact, VR is actually helping so many different companies learn and organizations learn how to use the VR to improve their companies. So, for instance, for beach cleanups and everything, they actually are using VR devices to help image all of the beaches so people can see what they're about to learn or help out with. Also, companies have their training programs in these VR systems so they don't actually ruin everything on the outside world. So they can, if they need to mess up, they can mess up in the VR systems, which makes it easier for the whole company as well. VR is actually also bringing people together because so many people have common interests for VR devices and their games that there's now actually competitive leagues and all these sports kind of coming around VR to bring all these people together. For the environmental impact, there's only really one thing that I could find in my research, and is that the e-cycle. So pretty much e-cycling is where you can use all those circuit boards, wires, and recycle it so then different companies and different people can use the products from e-cycling to make something new. This isn't completely relating to the environmental impact, but I kind of think it does, which I also call this the negative impact. So virtual reality actually can cause some health issues, including anxiety, nausea, and eye strain, and radiation exposure. Although I believe that there are more positive impacts to the virtual reality, these are some negative impacts that you should watch out for. Overall, I think that the VR system is a very good product because the environmental impact is very good, where they use e-cycling so different companies and products can use their product to create new things. The social impact is also very good, where it's helping people learn and bringing people together. The economic impact is also very good because it's very cheap and it's helping different jobs train and do everything so that people can realize what they're doing. Thank you.